headquarters in New York. This is World News Tonight with David Muir.
Good evening. We begin tonight here with the breaking news. The U.S. military operation in Iran. The Pentagon now confirming 6 American troops have been killed after Iran attacked a tactical operations center in Kuwait. And tonight, the dramatic images coming in. An F-15 American fighter jet seen falling from the sky, one of 3 hit by friendly fire over Kuwait, struck by Kuwaiti defense systems. All 6 crew members ejecting safely. U.S. Central Command releasing new images tonight saying B-1 bombers struck deep inside Iran, targeting the regime's ballistic missile capabilities. Explosions rocking Tehran for a 3rd day now. Black smoke seen rising from buildings. More than 1,200 targets reportedly hit in 48 hours. Iran tonight expanding its retaliation. An oil facility in Saudi Arabia among the new targets. At least 11 countries have now been pulled into this war. Late today, Secretary of State Marco Rubio briefing lawmakers, offering a new explanation in front of the cameras about why the U.S. struck Iran when it did. President Trump making his first public comments from the White House today, saying he's not ruling out American troops on the ground in Iran if necessary. ABC's chief foreign correspondent Ian Pannell leading us off from the region again tonight.
Tonight, the U.S. death toll rising as the war against Iran escalates. The Pentagon now confirming 6 American service members have been killed after an Iranian attack on a tactical operations center in Kuwait. At least 18 more service members have been seriously wounded in this operation, as the U.S. now says it's sending more forces into the region. President Trump saying he's not ruling out U.S. forces on the ground. And of the operation, he says the biggest wave is coming soon. In his initial words after the attack, the president talking about regime change, but during his first public comments at the White House today, offering this rationale for attacking Iran.
An Iranian regime armed with long-range missiles and nuclear weapons would be an intolerable threat to the Middle East, but also to the American people.
Late today, Secretary of State Marco Rubio and the evolving message now saying Israel was about to attack Iran and that the U.S. attacked to defend itself from Iran's potential retaliation.
There absolutely was an imminent threat, and the imminent threat was that we knew that if Iran was attacked, and we believed they would be attacked, that they would immediately come after us. And we were not going to sit there and absorb a blow before we responded. Obviously, we were aware of Israeli intentions and understood what that would mean for us.
The president warning the U.S. military operation could last several weeks, but signaling it could go even longer.
Whatever the time is, it's okay. Whatever it takes, we will always, and we have right from the beginning, we projected 4 to 5 weeks, but we have capability to go far longer than that.
Video posted online showing just how dangerous that mission is. A U.S. warplane on fire, spiraling out of control. One of 3 U.S. F-15 fighter jets shot down over Kuwait by friendly fire. The pilots safely ejecting. All 6 survived. And tonight, the Pentagon releasing a detailed timeline of how the attack unfolded. At 3:38 Eastern, Friday afternoon, President Trump giving the green light while on a visit to Texas.
The president directed, and I quote, "Operation Epic Fury is approved. No aborts. Good luck," close quote.
The Pentagon saying the U.S. first knocked out Iran's defense and radar systems, crippling their ability to see, communicate, and respond. Then at 1:15 Eastern Saturday morning, 9:45 a.m. Tehran time, the U.S. and Israel launching major combat operations. A first wave of more than 100 warplanes sweeping in, bombing targets.
This was a daylight strike based on a trigger event conducted by the Israeli Defense Forces, enabled by the U.S. intelligence community.
That trigger event, sources say, was based on CIA and Israeli intelligence. When officials learned Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Khamenei was above ground in his office meeting with top officials Saturday morning, the timing of the attack was moved up. The CIA had been tracking the Ayatollah for months, down to his daily routine. The White House releasing images of President Trump monitoring the attack in real time from Mar-a-Lago. The president today saying the Ayatollah was having breakfast at the time of the attack and thought he was safe because it was broad daylight. Trump says 49 leaders were killed in the strike, the Ayatollah's wife reportedly among the dead. The US striking more than 1,200 targets in the first 48 hours. Explosions ripping through neighborhoods in Tehran. B-2 stealth bombers dropping 2,000-pound bombs on underground facilities. The strikes targeting Iranian ballistic missile capabilities, their missile launchers, fighter jets. Multiple Iranian Navy ships attacked, sinking into the water. Iran's Revolutionary Guard headquarters destroyed. US B-1 long-range bombers taking off in the darkness, striking missile systems deep inside Iran. Iran unleashing a deadly barrage of missile and drone attacks on US bases and countries in the region. Retaliation for the Supreme Leader's assassination. Iran says hundreds have been killed in US-Israeli attacks. That a school and a hospital have been hit.
You said a letter out of the fucking bedroom.
It shot down two Iranian bombers. The first report of Iran sending warplanes into Qatar's airspace, an ominous sign this war is widening. Tonight, Secretary Pete Hegseth addressing concerns the US might get dragged into another protracted war in the Middle East.
We didn't start this war, but under President Trump, we are finishing it. This is not Iraq. This is not endless.
David, the president warning there could be more casualties in an operation that now looks like is going to go on far longer than initially predicted. David?
Ian Pell leading us off here again tonight, Ian.